Okay, let's get into it. Let's do a sound check really quick. I was going to share another song, but I'll do that after the live stream ends. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Savage Queen. Hi, guys. Okay, the volume's probably going to be a little loud, so probably turn down a little bit. Okay, let's jump in. What I'm getting for you guys today is that there is a wealth transfer coming in. It is going to shake things up. For some of you guys, it's going to happen overnight, and for others, it's going to happen in a matter of days. Days, bestie. So there is like a spiritual inheritance coming in. I'm hearing cha-ching. I'm hearing somebody just be in awe. I'm seeing somebody cry, tears of joy, just being in utter disbelief. There is a wealth transfer coming through because you are releasing different things from your past. You guys, over the course of the last 72 hours, could have been doing a lot of reflecting and thinking about how your life was going, things that you did wrong, things that you did right, things that you appreciate, lessons that you went through, setbacks that you went through, bad relationships that you went through. I got a really specific message about someone that could be starting off in sobriety, or I don't know, I got always drinking, high, or drunk. I don't know who that's for, but I'm getting that you are releasing that, whoever that is. And then I was going to share Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen. And because my shirt says line them up, and I'm wearing it with my cowboy boots. But yeah, I was going to share that song, but I'll share it after. It's like line them up, knock them back, line them up, line them up. I love that song. And I don't even drink anymore, but I also bartend. So, anyways, I'm getting that there are different things that you've just released or you're proud of releasing, like the way that you used to drink, the way that you used to party, the way that you used to date. And because of these things that you are releasing, there is this wealth transfer coming in, and it's a big freaking deal. So, without further ado, let me move all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, I got stuff everywhere. Okay. Let me, oops. Yeah, you guys are going through a major breakthrough, and it's gonna shake some things up. So I've got charms here. Hopefully you guys can see them. I think you can. Let me move this a little bit closer. And yeah, hold on. So yeah, I'm just getting that. Thank you, Lord Key. Your initials are on the table. It's your birthday? Thank you, Lord Key. K and H. Yeah, I got those together. Lord Key, I got those together. Okay, so there in this transfer, you're going to be able to do things that you've never really done. And for those of you that know it's coming and you feel like it's further away, I feel like it's coming in a lot sooner than you expected, because you're releasing a certain way of doing things in your life. You've been giving it to God, giving it to the universe. You guys keep bouncing back left and right, and you've been getting faster, better, and stronger at all the things that are being thrown your way. So it's been a crazy ride. So you guys are literally going over, reflecting like, oh my gosh, it's been a freaking crazy ride. You guys have been de-junking, decluttering, organizing, because you're just letting all of this weight go. Things that you've been holding on to metaphorically and physically, you're just like, I'm good. I'm good on all of that. And I'm so happy for you guys. If you were feeling like it's in the distant horizons, you're starting to realize that you're going to step into this role like now. So, example, if you guys know that you need a vacation, you never go on vacation, you're going to be planning a vacation. And it's just going to be the beginning, because some of you are destined to travel, but you don't, because you think, oh, no, I don't have money for that. Da, 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 da. And I'm getting that this wealth transfer is coming in so you can have more experiences. Like, so you can have the experiences that you are destined to have, that you are meant to have. You guys have gone through a lot of Three of Swords. You've gone through a lot of heartbreak and turmoil and trauma, and you guys over the course of the weekend most likely have been acting as if like this shit is already here. It's already coming. So affirm it below. I always attract money in large sums. I'm always attracting the life that I deserve. Always. I'm hearing these numbers that are coming in is going to be music to your ears. You're going to be able to do activities, gain new hobbies, go new places. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be going exotic places, traveling by boat, by sailboat, by yacht, by different types of planes. Like the tea is spilling over. You guys are going to be going to places near the ocean, like places that you've never been, just from starting, just from taking the first step, saying, you know what, I know I really need a vacation. Let me just start with something small. And because you're willing to take that step, you're going to realize, oh my gosh, I've been making all these steps, like not only in traveling or whatever else, just with your life, with your home, with your family. It's almost like faking the funk because you're tired of the funk. Do you know what I mean? So if you've been in a rut in your relationship, you're like, I'm gonna start acting as if it's good. I'm gonna pop my shit. It's good. And it's gonna get better. Same thing with work. You're like, I'm gonna act as if everything's gravy and it's good. Whether you consider that Delulu or law of attraction, you're stepping into it. You're stepping into this role of, I'm investing in me. I'm investing in my life. I'm invested with God. There's a lot of favor here. The favor that you have from God is powerful. You ain't got to take the stairs no more. Okay? You could take elevators. You're going to be taking flight. And I'm getting that the power of your voice is strong and you have a lot to say. I'm seeing that you're going to be traveling places with exotic animals. And so the initials that I got for you is T, F, K, and H. You guys are going to be eating different fruits. It's just insane. It's like saying, oh, you know, I'm not going to buy that type of food because it's too expensive. And you're like, you know, I'm just going to start. It's like saying, you know, my relationship hasn't been the greatest, and, you know, planning something fun for you guys to do. Saying that you're going to declutter and just, you know, I don't have all the right containers, and just starting it. You're just starting it. And this wealth transfer is going to change your life, whoever this message is for. Okay. I'm also getting that there's a lot of karma unfolding with people that have been mimicking you and copying you. People have been trying to siphon your energy, harvest your energy, and copy your ideas, copy things that you do, emulate your aesthetic, your purpose, or just the way that you put things out. There is, whoever this is to you, whether it's a friend or somebody that you don't know, they've been caught. Okay, they've been caught and they're going to crash and burn. You guys, if this is your friend, you probably already dismissed them. I'm getting karma is a beep, beep boop. And yeah, whoever's been mimicking you, copying, pasting, that's done. It's going to plummet. So you guys have been going through the Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. You've been this balancing act, putting in all this blood, sweat, and tears. Somebody has been trying to replicate your blood, sweat, and tears. So there's karma unfolding for whoever that is. They have not been being authentic. And I think I've told you guys this before. It's like when you do all of the math, but you can't prove, you have all of the answers for the math test, but you can't prove on scratch paper how you got that answer. Okay. So people are out here in these streets getting caught doing very specific things that you do, that God gave you, that God gifted to you. And this is another version of God's favor all over your life. Whatever you guys are doing, it has staying power. It has longevity. It is going to create legacy. And people are really starting to see they're not the one to play with. You are not the one to play with. You guys have 9 lives. You guys are always bouncing back. And wherever you're going, there's going to be more opportunities, more doors opening up for you. I'm hearing life is a beach. I'm just playing in the sand. You don't have to pick a door. You have several doors that you're going to be able to go through. I have the Knight of Swords. Things are coming in hot, swift, and fast for you. And all because you're doing this reflecting, also protecting the inner child, and then moving forward like, no, it's going to be mine, so I might as well start. It's going to be mine. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that, so I might as well start walking towards that. And you guys have a lot of gratitude towards being supported on this timeline. Do you guys hear that motorcycle? Confirmation that you guys are going to get what you deserve. Okay. What did I title this? Powerful wealth transfer. It's about to be insane and it's coming in fast. It is coming in fast. You're going to be doing things you never did before. You're like, if I want to take ballet classes, I could take ballet classes. If I want to go learn how to play tennis, I can go play tennis. If I want to take chef courses, I could take chef courses. If I want to buy new equipment, I can buy new equipment because you just know it's on the way. This wealth transfer is on the way. It's like milk and honey. It's royal, being royal. That is in your DNA. That is in your bloodline. Your ancestors are assisting you at this time. And you're also starting to figure out things that you're good at because of your ancestors. Gifts that you have because of your bloodline, because of your ancestors. Your IQ is increasing. You guys have been going through a lot for this level up. Like, it has been a work in progress. And I got Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. And I hope that you're having the time of your life, but think twice. That's my only advice. Now, come on. Who do you think you are? Ah, bless your soul. Do you really think that you're in control? So these copycats that you guys are dealing with have terrible judgment unfolding. And they were crazy to think that they were going to get away with it. I don't know who this is. So you guys will have to tell me. This could have been a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law. This could have been an in-law, a friend, a frenemy, a coworker, somebody on social media that's competitive with you. Whoever this person is, they are on the low competitive. They would never want you to know that they secretly compete with you. But I'm getting that depending on how far into your purpose you are, it depends on how many people like this that you deal with. They might act like, oh, everything's cool, everything's sweet, but in fact, it's a lot of this secret competition with you. So you guys are restoring order. You are releasing toxic friends. You are releasing enemies. You are detaching from people that are not for your highest good. You are ready for this breakthrough. You are looking back on the timeline of hard things that you've gone through, and you're like, you know, I'm really grateful for that. And you could even be nostalgic about certain things because you're just seeing, wow, where I'm going, I needed those things. I needed to go through those things. This is why you have 9 lives. This is why you always land on your feet. So some of you guys are about to become the boss in this wealth transfer. Some of you guys have been passed over for an opportunity over and over and over again. That is changing, and it's going to happen like instantly. I can't snap, but I like to pretend that I can. but I can't. Okay? You guys are just gonna be like, wait, what? So remember how last week I told you guys that there are certain people in your life that have been just doing the most and that they're going to be disappearing? You're going to go from like dealing with them, going through all this craziness to not even knowing where they're at. Same thing is going through with this wealth transfer. You're going to go from, oh, I don't know what's in the bank account. I don't really want to look, but I probably got to look. I don't really want to look at these numbers, but I got to look. And instead of being really hard on yourself and being like, oh, well, of course it's like that. Of course it's like this. I've been going through all this crap. You're just going to know, you know what? Sometimes it can't be up all the time and stuck. There has to be both sides of the spectrum. So you're just going to ride it out. And while you're riding it out, you have this gratitude. While you have this gratitude, you just know more is on the way. You are detaching from things that aren't yours. And even if things are low right now, like things are being siphoned, things are, not where they should be or where they've been the last year, you're still hopeful. You still have faith that there is this divine protection, God's love. God hasn't abandoned you. It's like your ancestors are in a fighter jet handling business and you guys are standing on yours. Like, you know what? This is supposed to be mine. It'll get here when it gets here. And because you're releasing how it gets here, because you're just trying to make do and be positive that it's going to come. It's coming. Okay? So I'm getting a lot about music. So you guys could be clairaudient. Somebody could be born in October. I got 3 music notes. You guys could read music, play music, or you might be known for your music. Somebody here could be getting a deal, like a contract, a deal with a record label. You guys could be a producer. Somebody here could be getting a sponsorship that they've really been I'm just getting that things are changing overnight. You're going to feel like the luckiest duck. And this isn't as low as, when you go through lows, this low, though it seems hard, isn't going to last as long, I feel like, because it's been hard. And those that passed you over for opportunities, promotions, they're going to be in awe of your table being presented and prepared, because you might just be their boss and you might just pass them by. You guys are coming through as the magician and showing people, I have all the resources, duh, always going to. You're going through a big breakthrough of, I carry boss energy. My presence is powerful. My presence is here. It's not going anywhere. I have, you will be famous. The magician, the boss, your increase in IQ, role model, level up, wolf, eye and ear intimidation. You guys are going to be intimidating people because of how you see, hear, and hear. You're also going to be intimidating people with how you hear. You hear everything. You remember a lot more than people realize, because maybe people know you for having short-term memory. Like they could say da-da-da-da, and you're like, what? Because to you, it's like not even important. There's other things that people say that you do listen to that is important. And then when you repeat it back to them, they're like, oh, I only told you that one time like 3 years ago. You just don't give up about anyone's perception of you. That has not been easy. Whoever I'm speaking to, that has not been easy, because you guys could be on social media. You guys could be in the public eye. You have an art or a craft that you are presenting to others. You have a skill, a talent that you are presenting to others. So if it matters how it's perceived, it's hard sometimes to be like, well, why wasn't that received? Why didn't anybody like it? Why isn't anybody tuning in? Did they not like that song? Did they not like that production? Did they not like those lyrics? Like, what's going on? So you guys could have been beating yourself up this last month, and you're like, you know what? If this door doesn't work, I'm going through another door, and I'll keep going through doors until I see what I need to see. We have the Emperor. You might be several bosses in different area codes or different zip codes. You guys might be the authority in your home, and you guys might be the authority at your job. You might be the authority as an entrepreneur. And people are about to see that, like, you've got things figured out more than they realize. Maybe you really haven't had an opportunity to showcase your talents and have it really be respected. And I don't know what's going on in the collective, but it's almost like all the mimickers, or all those that are mimicking and, you know, not really being authentic, they're being dealt with. They're crashing and burning. No one stays at the top forever, especially when they're not being real. So I don't know who that is to you, but it's not going to be good. Okay? They're not going to have control, and that could be why the energy is going to shift back to you. Because remember, I told you guys, the devil has messengers too. The devil has people in place to get others to be like, oh my gosh, that's what's up. Da-da-da-da. But it's not really what's up. You're what's up. You feel me? Then we have the Queen of Wands. You guys could have had a lot of anxiety about bossing up. Oh my gosh, what's it going to look like? Is it going to be too much? Am I going to be able to handle it? Am I going to have to travel? Am I going to have to get on a plane? What's going to happen? And you're realizing, dang, I really didn't think I wanted to control the narrative, but I kind of do. So you're letting that go. Like, okay, I really can't care how it comes in. I'm going to detach. It's going to get here how it gets here. Because maybe you were thinking it was going to come at a specific job, doing a specific talent, and you're realizing it's just going to come out of, not thin air, but you guys could have been feeling really anxious, like, well, this is what I've been working hard at, so this is where it's got to come from. But I'm getting that you're going to get recognition not only there, in other places, because the energy is shifting away from messengers or star messengers that are fake high priestesses, fake priestesses, whatever. So whatever nightmare you guys feel like you guys have been going through, it's ending. Affirm it below. Hard times are over. You guys are never going to believe this. We have the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. The Emperor. Role model. Ear and eye intimidation. You are the wolf. Okay? People are going to be a little bit scared of how resourceful you are, how talented you are, because, oh, they either didn't want to pay attention, now they have to pay attention. People have to wake up to the fact that you're not going anywhere. You're not giving up. And you're answering whatever spiritual calling this is. It is your destiny. So this is a big turning point. Affirm it below. I'm ready for this wealth transfer. I am incredibly favored, incredibly lucky. I am ready for this turning point. It is my destiny. Capiche? I'm getting that you guys have a lot of flavor right now. Things are going to get saucy. Your aesthetic is spicy. Okay, I'm getting whoever I'm speaking to, your aesthetic is spicy. And people want to know more about you. Like, dang, people are really intrigued because you're stepping it up for yourself. Whoever has been trying to perform black magic, voodoo, they're also being dealt with. I don't know if they're getting sick or they just can't perform what they would like to perform on you. It's not going to work. You guys just went through hell. I don't know what they're trying to add to the equation, but it ain't going to work. It is not going to work. So they're being told to back off. In whichever way they're being told. It's a little scary. But, I mean, I don't know who's fucking around with dolls. But that ain't good for their health. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're chosen. And you're answering your spiritual calling. So if this is your message, if you guys claim this message and you are able to participate as a subscriber, drop your crowns down below. Because you are going to be able to do anything you want to do. And you're going to feel so shy to go do it. That's the humble in you. That's the sweetness in you. That is that pure heart that you have. Like, oh, I can go get this and not worry about how I'm going to pay rent. Oh, I can go buy that and like get the car of my dreams. Wait, what? And the first thing you're going to think about doing is showering not only yourself with some love, but somebody else. That could be a loved one, your person, your children, and just giving them a token of your appreciation. You are going to be able to invest in anything you want to. You're just going to start making moves as if you are already that entrepreneur, as if you are already the CEO. Yes, you guys, thank you for dropping your crowns down below. It's like, this is a change that's coming in very fast. And those that have been trying to cause a shit show for you, that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea because you kept your crown on your head the whole time. It's almost like this dirt kit kept coming in and swirling in. And you're like, I got the crown on. Everything else is all over the place, but you kept the crown on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they kept coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. And now they're going to get sick if they keep messing with you. Okay? They try to cause you anxiety, they're going to get that tenfold. They try to cause you misery, they're going to get that tenfold. People will relocate their ass. You feel me? Because this hurricane is coming to an end. They know that they messed with the wrong one. Because some of them cannot get up out of bed. You took your power back when things were moving slow. You kept believing in yourself when everything was going to shit. Literally. You kept praying. You kept believing. You kept affirming. You kept up with the gratitude. Affirm it below. I am in an echo chamber of gratitude. I am in an echo chamber of merriment. I'm walking on sunshine. Believe that. Okay? Okay. We have false person and occupation. There was somebody in your place of work, whether it's social media, spiritual community, a 9-to-5, a corporate environment. There was somebody being fraudulent. Their work was fraudulent, and they were trying to cause poverty for you. They were trying to cause poverty for you. That has backfired on them. Okay? They are not only being reprimanded for their work being fraudulent, but for them lying about what they said they could do, because they could have been trying to emulate some of the things that you do, parts of your personality, parts of your work ethic, your aesthetic, whatever. That is being illuminated. So let's say they promised that they could pull rabbits out of thin air. They're getting reprimanded because they ain't pulled no rabbits out of thin air. Okay? And people are just starting to see, like, they ain't who they say they are. Okay? Some of your enemies are being revealed that they are not who they say they are. They cannot do what they say they can do. And if you want me to be honest, they're kind of basic. They're not interesting. in the slightest. Like, their humor is whack or aggressive. Their tone is like, they just try too hard to like say, you have to respect me. Ain't nobody respecting them right now. I don't know if this is a boss that you have. They're always trying to cause toil and labor for you. They are not allowed to do that anymore. Whoever I'm speaking to, they are not allowed to do that anymore. They might do a lot of this. They're just barking, barking, yapping. They're like a little chihuahua, like just dancing back and forth. But they can't actually follow through on anything that they plan to do with you because their ass has been laid out. They're like, oh, I don't think you knew who you were talking to. The main character. They wanted to knock you off your path. They wanted to knock you on your behind. And you're the cat with 9 lives. They're so upset. Something, yeah, thief. Somebody was trying to not only steal your joy, steal your person, steal your title. And I'm getting that some of these people were lying about where money was going, or they were lying about things that they could do. Let me give you an example. If somebody was selling a car, right? And they were like, yeah, I can buy that car. I'll buy it in a week. They didn't follow through. They wanted to gain something without paying. Like their busted promises are being ripped open and ripped apart. Maybe whoever they're dealing with didn't have time. They got time today. Because the people that are supposed to be in your life, they're making big moves right now, just like you are. Making big moves, believing in themselves. You guys, it's like somebody being like, I really want to buy this, but ooh, I don't know if I should or if I should just let it go. And then being like, you know what? I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to freaking revive it from the dead. It's going to be even better. So then everyone else around them's got to step their ish up. These people can't keep up because they were never authentic from Jump Street. You are the sun. They are the shade lamp. So it is being illuminated that they're acting like a privileged little T word, TW, a little TW. Let's be making up my own words. And there's everything is fake about them. And I don't mean like plastic surgery, because like I'm not like that. I don't care. You do what makes you happy, okay? A little tweaking here, a little nip and pluck and suck makes you happy. Cool. I don't care. This person is the people that you've been dealing with that have been trying to make your life a living hell. Their relationship is fake. They're like, we're so happy. Fake. It's getting called to the carpet. These people are being put in the hot seat. If they have a home, how they got that home was fraudulent. They got a car, how they got that was a little fishy. They're very corrupt. Them being corrupt is if you're being vindicated. You are being vindicated. These people try to jump the line and say, don't look at the chosen. They don't have the same things that I can offer. I come from money. I come from privilege. I can do all of these things for you. Well, they didn't have the resources that they said that they did. And all the other people around them really started stepping it up, strategizing, being the king of pentacles. You're like the king of pentacles and the magician. And people are like, and the emperor. And that's the type of people that you want to be around. But maybe they weren't seeing you clearly. They're going to see you now. Because everybody in the collective that's been acting fraudulent, I can do this, I can perform, I'm amazing. Like, it's not. It's not. It's not. And so as those people are leveling up, whoever these people are in your vicinity, your work environment, they're going to say, how did you have time to make it hard for the collective? How did you have time to make wind, make hurricanes, make problems, cause issues? How the heck did you have time to do that when you're supposed to be doing all this other stuff for me? So maybe the higher ups are getting involved and they're like, you had time to taunt the chosen? Oh, you had time for that, huh? How did you have time for that? Their minions are getting caught up. They're getting caught up. Everyone's getting caught up. Right, Kirk? How do they find the time? Because if you're booked and busy, you ain't got time to F with Susie and F with Michael, talk to Bobby, and tell all your minions what time it is. You don't got time for that. You don't got time for that. So all these things you could have been very fearful of, like, oh, I'm scared, like, nobody's ever going to like what I'm doing, or no one's going to accept it, or you are showing yourself, no, I am the main character. I am unlocking this legacy. I am unlocking this wealth. You are the star. You are the star. And whoever, I don't feel like people, maybe people in your workplace didn't necessarily sleep on you, but they were just enamored with the devil's messengers. Like sheep. Okay? Enamored with the devil's messengers, thinking like, oh, well, Susie will always be there. I'll get to Susie. I'll get to Susie. I like Susie. All these people are getting a wake-up call. All these people are getting a wake-up call. You guys are going to be able... Wow. Sudden wealth fell on the ground. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to pick it up. Because... Holy macaroni. Sudden wealth. You guys, drop your slot machines down below because it's just yours. It is yours. People that counted you out, or you guys could be seeing 1111 or 111 all over the place. People are seeing how mature you are. It's almost like people kept cutting the line and you just kept patiently waiting. Like, I know it'll be my turn. I know it'll be my turn. I know it'll be my turn. And then even when you got down on yourself, you just picked yourself right back up. Like, I have to stop. I have to keep believing. I have to keep believing. It's like pulling the lever over and over again and just like, oh, that wasn't good. Okay. Well, I broke even. It's okay. And then pulling that lever one more time and seeing the world is yours. The world is yours. Hi, Virginia. Wow, did you guys see that? I'm blown away. You guys are very gifted, and it's time for those gifts to be recognized. You guys are very gifted, and it's time for you to receive what you deserve. It is time for you to receive what you deserve, times 10, times 50, times 100, times 1,000. You are the tea, you are the Kool-Aid that everyone's going to be sipping on. Damn. Wow. You guys could have been having concerning thoughts. You guys have learned to let that go. Because you guys were going through it. 3 of Swords, sweating, grinding it out, going through heartbreak, going through setbacks, and then you got into a rhythm. You became methodical about how these issues were coming into your life and what you were going to do with them. You make problems assume the position. Okay? So anything concerning that has been coming in the last couple of days, you're like, I just got to handle it. Not happy about it, but I'm going to handle it. You are turning those concerning thoughts into loving thoughts. Okay, this is a great time for me to showcase my talents and showcase how I have structure. I have it together. I will figure it out because I am the magician. I am the emperor. I am the wheel of fortune. I'm getting that you will deal with a lot of copycats though in this season. It's almost like these other copycats are getting dealt with and a new wave of them is going to come in, because you are an inspiration to the community. Whatever community you're in, you are an inspiration to them. And the next wave of this wealth transfer is going to show them, wow, I could freaking have that too. I could have that too. I could be that too. And I don't have to hide who I am. I can reach for the stars. Authentic people are going to want to work side by side with you. They're going to want to collaborate with you. They're going to want to support you in any way they can. You guys are going to be looking flawless. You guys are going to be feeling more confident. Because I also got the Queen of Wands. So you guys are going to be feeling more charming, more witty. Like you're getting your swag back. Like you're getting your mojo back. What's that from the Barbie movie? That Mojo Dojo Casa house? Like, you're just giving those vibes of like, I do what I want. I'm out of control. Because there's so many things that you've overcome. So you guys are going to be more funny, more independent, more confident. What does he call it? Who's seen the Barbies movie? I know, it's not that great of a movie. But I got to see it for free, so I was like, I'll watch it. I gotta say I watched it one time. What is, Virginia, what does Ken, Barbie Ken, what does Ken call the house? Like, when he takes Barbie's house and he makes it like the men's house, he calls it like the Super Mojo Dojo Casa house. Something. It's freaking funny. That's gonna be you guys. Like, you are leading a revolution. People are like, no, we always listen to Becky. Who are you? You're like, I'm Veronica, bitch. And I'm telling you, we're changing everything in here. And even if it fails, you had good intentions. Even if it fails, you are leading a revolution in trying to, his Mojo Dojo Casa house. Thank you, Virginia. And yeah, it's you guys leading this revolution. It's always been Barbie's house, right? It's always been that way. There ain't no, I don't ever remember playing with no Ken house. They didn't have a house for Ken. And so you're going to be turning heads and opening eyes. Like, that we're switching things up around here because you guys know a better way to do it. And people need to see it. They need to see it. They need to hear it. They need to breathe it. They need to live it. I love that. You guys are going to share your gift with the world. And you're not going to be scared. You've been through so much toil and labor, so much sacrifice. So many times you felt like giving up and disappearing, and you didn't. You're still here. You are still here. You guys are standing up for yourself. You guys are becoming very assertive, ready for battle. You know what this reminds me of? Like the Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. Okay. You guys are just showing people, I can stand up for myself. I got it. I'll defend it. Because maybe others around you are used to when an issue arises, like this is how it gets handled, and it might not be the most constructive way. You guys are going to give people new ideas on how to handle spiritual warfare, how to handle speaking in public, artistic abilities. You guys are just teaching people a new way of doing things that's not going to age the crap out of them, okay? If you did things the way that your enemies did, you'd have wrinkles for days that no Botox can undo. And so you guys are showing people, you want to thrive, you want to live a good life, start with gratitude, start with prayer. They're going to be like, okay. So you guys are giving this like guru, chosen, anointed vibe. whichever one you guys consider yourself. The GOAT, iconic, impressive, greatness. Expectation. This is something you're going to be working on. What is your expectation? You're just going to keep putting yourself out there. This is something you're learning to release. Because maybe sometimes we set our expectations so high, like everyone's going to love it, it's going to be great, and then nobody listens, and we're like, oh my gosh, like what the frick? So you're going to be changing your perspective on what you really expect from people and only attracting people that are for your highest good. Kelly, I think of myself as epic. Peace and harmony is coming in for you guys. Get ready. Those that have been irresponsible, bullies, reckless, rude, they cannot perform the same things that they were performing on you. If they were getting away with blocking you of a promotion, that's over with. If they were getting away with stealing money from you, that's over with. If they were getting away with taking hours from you, taking shifts from you, taking overtime from you, that is over with. This is a sudden wealth transfer, and it ain't going nowhere. These initials could also be people that are going to be introduced to you, their initials, first or last name, or ancestors that are currently watching over you. You guys will know what the initials mean to you. I'm hearing boom goes the dynamite. It's like the jig is up. Whoever's been stealing, plotting, conniving, corrupt, the jig is up. The macaroni is in the microwave. The eagle has landed. They've been caught. Okay? They have... Did I get that card? Yes. They've been caught. With their hand in the cookie jar. With their hand in the cookie dough. We have guidance. This is you guys coming through. People are like, oh my gosh. Did you see? People are staring at you. Okay? They're like, oh my gosh. She's the prettiest thing I've ever seen. He's the hottest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, they're the smartest thing I've ever met. Angelic. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So there's another piece. There's another layer. Affirm it below. I am discovering another piece of my destiny. Another part of my purpose. God is showing me the way to go. My angels are showing me the way to go. Like people can see your light, your glow, your aura, your halo, your wings. Your presence is felt. Your presence is felt. Kirk, we hot, Britt. We just out here hot in these streets. People are, for once, going to want to know about the gems that you're dropping. They're going to be intrigued that you never gave up. Intrigued that you're always glowing up. Intrigued that you're always leveling up. And how you just roll with it. This is something you're learning to do. Just roll with the punches. Learning divine timing. Yes, Andrew Radcliffe. Crusaders. You guys are Robin Hood out here. And you guys have new friends coming in that is going to make you guys like the Three Musketeers. Believe it or not, you guys have a new family coming in, new friends coming in for this renewal. You guys are going to take a vacation. Somebody's doing a staycation or an actual vacation, and it's going to be renewal for you, where you don't normally go or leave or take time off. You are getting your energy back on track. I heard something very interesting. I don't know if it was with Denzel. Did Denzel say it? Somebody I listened to. I don't know. I think it was Denzel Washington. It takes a lot of discipline to do what you do, right? But it also takes discipline to rest. It also takes discipline to sleep, to get enough sleep, to re-energize. And I thought, dang, I got a lot of discipline, but not with sleep. I'm like, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm like Googling and like reading and just up doing shit I shouldn't be doing. You know, when you're supposed to be in bed and you got to go to work and you're like, I'm still up. Like, kiss my ass, grown up world. I'm out here staying up, gonna go to work on 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's me. And then I heard Denzel say, you know, it also takes discipline to sleep and to get rest. And I was like, so we need that discipline too. Not just you guys, me. I'm not just calling you guys out. I'm also calling out myself because I have a lot of discipline, but not when it comes to sleepy time. Okay? And this is something that you guys are learning through this whole month of effery. The hamster wheel of you know what. We were like being dragged, right? Trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh my gosh, what's going on over here? What do I have to do over here? Oh my gosh, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And we could have been chronically complaining because it was just a mountain of crap that we were having to deal with at one time. Way too many fires to put out at once. And so you were learning, one of the lessons in that was we need discipline with rest. We need discipline with sleep. Okay, it takes great discipline to get the right amount of sleep that you need. And I never thought about it that way. Like, get 8 hours of sleep? How? And we have the structure and the discipline for everything else, but, you know, we're parents or we have little ones, and it's like, where am I going to find the time? And it's disciplining those in our household, properly being assertive and disciplining the everybody and ourselves to get the rest that we need. And that's really going to create the fresh mindset, because a lot of you guys thrive in survival mode, but you don't have to anymore. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you don't have to do that anymore. And so that's something you're learning to grasp as you protect your inner child. Whatever version of you went through a lot of trauma, you're going to be carrying their heart with you. Like, you know, 10-year-old me was always scared of the dark and went through this. And, you know, I want to teach them discipline and that, like, getting rest is important. So you guys have gone through a lot of situations that required great faith. And now that breakthrough is here. That sudden wealth is going to be here in a matter of days, if it is not going to be here today. Either a matter of minutes or a matter of days. Wow. Independence. Bestie. This sudden wealth transfer is also going to help you with the momentum of your business, being an entrepreneur or doing it on your own. Like, you will be able to do it on your own. It's time for you to go out on your own and create your own business and try something well outside your comfort zone. So I feel like you guys have been doing that this last week. Like, oh, this is not the type of person I am. I'm not really organized, or I don't really like details, or I don't really like moving, or whatever those big things are that you don't really F's with, you're effing with them right now. You are effing with them right now. Anything well outside your comfort zone, star power. You are effings with that right now. Asking for things you wouldn't normally ask for. Yeah, I need help with that. Delegating things you would not normally delegate. Your purpose is engaging in work that will let your talents shine and influence, charm, and just, would the word be magnetize the world? I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. You are a natural actor and influencer, and you will always attract fame and fortune. Whichever one it is you're looking for. You will always attract that because you are naturally influential. Affirm it below. I am naturally iconic. I am naturally influential. Wow, we have courage. This is something you're reflecting on. And I love that this came out. You guys are reflecting on the fact that some of the things you've conquered were freaking scary. Some of the things you were freaking terrified of, scared of, afraid of. Starting over, going through a bankruptcy, losing everything, being homeless, getting that up out of the mud. Okay, so examples for me, overcoming heroin addiction. That took courage. Do I want to live or nah? Okay, being homeless. Do I want to keep doing this or nah? Having to start over. Being in abusive relationships. Never choosing me. Always being a doormat. Being the opposite was well out. I have the chills. Spiritual tingles. Was well outside my comfort zone. And one day you just wake up and you freaking choose you. You choose you. You choose God. You choose whoever you F's with. And what you are learning is you can overcome anything that's holding you back. And so maybe this is what you were reflecting on. You're like looking through pictures, looking through old photos on social media, like, dang, I went through that. I forgot. Oh my gosh, I went through that and I forgot. And I overcame. I came, I conquered, I saw, I protested, I won, created wealth, legacy, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Anything in leadership is yours for the taking. If that is what you want, bestie, affirm it below. Leadership opportunities are mine for the taking. Wealth is everywhere and it is mine for the taking. Happiness is everywhere. Love is everywhere and it is mine for the taking. Because I deserve it all. Capiche? Wow, we have manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions and taking inspired action. So I feel like some of you guys, you write it down and then you take inspired action. Some of you guys say it with passion and feeling and then you take inspired action. Some of you guys just pray and then you take inspired action. This has been the last 3 days for you. Because if you're thinking, oh my gosh, my money's being depleted, I don't know what is happening, okay. And then you're like, no, F it. I'm going to go buy these things that I need, that I know is going to improve my life. You guys are investing in things that are going to improve your life. And you're like, the money will come. Not even going to count it. Not even going to freaking stress about it. Because that is what you freaking do. I speak to natural manifestors. You guys manifest big when your heart, your whole heart, your whole soul, and your whole tush is involved. And that's what you're doing. You're like, it takes courage to do that. Because I don't see you guys really gambling. I don't see you guys rolling any dice. You're like, no, I will have that. I'm meant to have that. And say it's like you really want things to be minimal and organized in your home. But you know that's going to be kind of a challenge because it's going to cost some money to buy furniture or to buy drawers or to buy containers. You're like, I'm not going to keep holding back because of what it's going to cost. I'm going to start. I'm going to take inspired action today. And then you're going to feel like you're a millionaire. You're going to feel like you have that wealth because you're going to feel like you already had this wealth transfer because you already started taking the inspired action. You're looking around, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so clean. It just feels good. and it's going to help you thrive. You can make it happen. You can make anything happen. You are blooming. You are connected. You are a force to be reckoned with. Your star power doesn't run out. The battery does not die. But you are learning how to renew and how to recharge. And you're learning the discipline in getting more rest. Taking a vacation. I feel like it takes discipline to tell yourself, hey, go have fun. Because you're done with the Two of Pentacles. You're done with the Three of Swords. You're over it. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Thank you, Savage Queen. Hold on. Yes, Keely, hard times are over. Hard times are over. So you guys are taking the steps. His action is key in getting where you need to go, and you can't wait around. Perfect example. I literally just said that. You guys can't wait around. You don't want to anymore. There's certain things you're sick of looking at. Okay? You're like, that stuff has been in this room for how long? I'm putting it in storage. I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to figure it out. I need to sell that car. Or I need to buy a car. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to figure it out. You are taking the steps to get unstuck by any means necessary. And you are going to make it an adventure. Instead of being like, oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I really don't want to do that. Oh, I've been dreading that. You're going to have the courage to make it an adventure. Like, you know what? I'm organizing today and I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to buy the cutest organizers ever. Or I'm going to buy the cutest storage unit ever. Like, you're just like, I'm going to make it an adventure. It doesn't have to be like, oh, like the thing is like dragging me. You are going to reach your financial goals. You guys are making work exciting. And I tell you guys all the time, when we make the mundane exciting, doing the dishes, taking out the garbage, go get cute, go get all dolled up, and then do the dishes, do the garbage, go to the grocery store, and see how you feel. Get in your car, pretend it's the Bentley that you want, or the Tesla, or whatever it is that you're wanting to drive. Get it all washed up, all detailed, get it all sweetened up, get those tires polished, and get in that ride and be like, I already have that. The fuck? I already drive that. You're like, I'm not going to look at this as a prickly situation because God provides. I'm not going to look at this like a sticky situation or a prickly situation because the universe provides for you. Divine favor all over your life. That you've come this far. That you haven't given up. And you're going to take pride. You're going to have all of this pride in, you know, I got that when I really didn't believe I could, but I did it and I made it an adventure. You're making manifesting an adventure, the mundane an adventure. And this sudden wealth transfer that's coming in fast, it's going to be insane. It's going to be what you deserve. All this hard work, all the things that you went through, you don't have to take the stairs anymore. You can take an elevator. You can take flight. You guys are going to enjoy the journey. Somebody here is moving to a new place. Okay, let me know who that is in the comments. If you guys are moving or going to travel for work, put the fire emoji down below. Okay, if you're able to participate. Because somebody here is moving to a new place for work or traveling for work. And as you are able to explore the world, it'll give you the experience that you need. I just feel like it's going to put you in a very powerful position because it's also like acting as if you have the car that you want, the house that you want. It's giving you that vibe of I travel, I'm doing good, like things are good for me. Dang, a lot of you guys. So you're being supported in that. All of you guys dropping fire emojis down below, you are being supported in that. You are being called to a position of power. Star power. And it is time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. Because there's not a lot of that anymore. Like, look around at the terrible bosses. Are they leading with compassion? No, they're not doing that. You guys are going to be innovative in showing people this is how you coach, train, mentor. This is how you lead. Affirm it below. This is how you lead. You guys are going to come up with new strategies, and old things that are outdated are going to fall away because people are going to want to do it your way. You know what I was thinking of? Step Brothers, where they're like building the bunk beds. He's like, this is how we do it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. That movie was on the other day. He's like, why did you let us build bunk beds? It was a terrible idea. I love that movie. Love it, love it. See? This is how these people are out here. Belligerent. I just said to do it, so you just do it. People talking shit in front of one another in a position of leadership. You guys know people like that, right? They come up to you, they talk to you crazy, and you're just like, I know they weren't talking to me. And then they go to the next person, not even 10 feet away from you. Can you believe that she was acting like that? Can you believe that she came in here wearing that? You're like, I can hear you. I can hear you. You guys are used to people acting like this. And you're going to lead with compassion. Okay? You don't have to lead with an iron fist. Just absolutely unprofessional. Yeah, unprofessional. Who said that? Mystic mindset. Yes. Some of them just stare. Thank you, Kelly. It's just, they're insecure. That's why they rule like that. You guys deal with a lot of people that are insecure. So they like to yell over others, talk over others, be really aggressive and belligerent. And then trying to act like, I'm not serving lies. I'm not serving that. Insincere, insecure. And you guys got your bags packed. You guys got your bags packed. So I want to go over some of the charms. I'm getting that. Thank you, Elvira. You guys are going to be where the starfish are, where there's anchors, where flowers are blooming, where the fruit is juicy, where you need a sand pail, where you can go scuba diving, like where you can see the ballet or the opera, like where there's camels. Like, you guys are going places that you are destined to go, that you are absolutely destined to go. And I just keep seeing that the stability is being removed from your enemies. It's going to go from, oh my gosh, I have to deal with them. Oh my gosh, they're still causing issues too. Where'd they go? Well, where did they go though? Where did they go? They disappeared. How come they're all quiet? You know things are happening when your enemies are quiet. Because they're normally what? High key, low key, medium key. Every type of key that's on that annoying-ish. Then we have fancy. First things first, I'm the realist. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. And I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. You are the bad beep beep that everyone's been waiting for. Intuitively feeling like I'm going to relocate. There are people that are going to get demoted from being a part of something around you. Okay, whatever stability is being removed, they're getting sick from magic that they paid for, sick from witchcraft that they paid for, spell work that they paid for, voodoo that they paid for. They are being demoted in life, in their household, at their jobs, at their 9-to-5s. And that demotion is going to make them seem like they don't freaking exist. You're not going to be hearing many peeps. And then for some of you, you will become their boss. For others of you, they will actually have to relocate, or you will get another opportunity and you will relocate. Let me pick these up. We got Drake trophies. Bitch, I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. That's going to be you guys. Excuse me. Can somebody bring me my beverage? Thank you. I'm in the West Wing. Okay. You guys are turning betrayal into opportunities. Turning betrayal into creativity. All these people that wanted more money than you, it's being exposed. Okay. So let's get one more out. I'm going to get you guys an angel number. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. This is what you guys have been working on. You're like, I got this. Thank you, Evan Flo. You are the realest. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. You guys have been mothering yourself, leading yourself, soothing yourself, pepping yourself up. And now, like, look, guys, you guys are getting on a plane. You guys are getting on the bus. You guys are going and touring and going places. And you're just like, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. You see the sunlight behind her, just knowing, you know what? It took time. It'll take a little bit more, but I'm getting there and I'm ready. Confidence to go on a trip. Confidence to travel the world. Confidence to reach for what is yours. And look what kind of bag she has right next to her with this sword. That is your sword of truth. That is your sword of truth. Wow. That's beautiful. I love it. There is, I don't know what you guys are looking at for things in the past, but it's really shifting your perspective. So I don't know if it's like, dang, I remember when I was with him, or dang, I remember when I worked there, or dang, I remember when I lived here, like, but you're just like, I got this. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're ready to slay. You are ready to slay. You are ready for this breakthrough. You are ready for this wealth transfer. Let's get you guys an angel number. Okay, we got 363. 363. 8th house. Blessings, Jupiter blessings, God's favor in your 8th house. Damn. I'm really happy for you guys. I'm really, really happy for you guys. I just see that people are going to be crying. They're going to have snot on the face, hugging other people. Just like, I knew it was all going to be worth it. I knew it was all going to be worth it. So affirm that for yourself. I freaking knew it was going to be worth it. I knew I should never give up. Don't do that. Don't do that, bestie. Whatever is coming is going to be music to your ears. You are ready. You are ready for this adventure. You are ready for the discipline and getting more sleep. You are ready for getting more rest. You are the plot twist. You are the twist in the tail. You are the guru. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are the earth angel. You are the magician, the emperor, and the wheel of fortune. And those that wanted to send everything they had, they are getting sick from that. And they are being relocated and they are being demoted. Because remember, the devil has messengers too. Just as you're trying to amp up a community, there are other people trying to turn a whole community inside out. And it happens on social media all the time. It happens in the media. It happens on TV. It happens everywhere in the world. The devil has messengers, and you guys are going to be provided for. Okay? I love you guys. I love you. Okay, who wants a love message? Anybody? Because I still got another deck. Where are we at on time? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, let me get a message for the singles. Hi, Cornelius. Haley says, me. Okay, let's get a message for the singles first. Okay. Anything not in the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. All my singles. Ooh. Somebody's been emotionally cheating. Or, yeah. Somebody's been emotionally cheating. If you guys have been dating somebody, I don't know if they're like full out, like, I don't know if they're sleeping with somebody, but they're definitely hiding something. If you guys have had the feeling that somebody you've been talking to, and maybe you guys don't consider yourself dating, you're just like, you don't even know what it is yet, and you feel like something's off with them, like you haven't ever gone on a date, or you've never seen their home, or you never know what they're up to, or they only sometimes answer the phone, or they only talk to you in the morning. There is someone engaging in an emotional relationship outside of a main relationship, turning to others for comfort, or you guys could be really frustrated with who you've been dating and being single, and those that instead of investing that time with you and being like, this is what's going on with me, can you help me, they always turn to other people for comfort and overshares with other people, whether it's their parents or freaking whoever, their coworkers. And yeah, so somebody is dealing with trust issues. Okay, you guys might be really accusatory right now and you don't trust other people, and you guys could really be like, I'm keeping you guys at arm's length, or this person at arm's length. If you've had a feeling that something suspicious is going on with them, they are leaning on somebody that they have not told you about for emotional support. Okay, that's for those of you that have like been seeing people. Like, why are they always so hot, cold? Like, what's going on with them? Like, they're never consistent. Okay, whoever that is, let me pick these up. My singles, you guys are learning how to not want anyone's approval. So maybe if there are people that you're trying to date or see, and it's just nothing really serious or heavy, maybe your eyes are being opened to the level of disrespect that they show. Because maybe you're really passive and you're like, oh, they don't really mean anything by that, or I just don't really care that much. And somebody from the outside looking in is going to be like, did you just see how they acted, or how they talked to you, or how they ignored you, or da-da-da-da? And you're going to be like, wait, what? And I'm hearing sirens. Let the paramedics sort them out. This person might bully you. And maybe you were like, oh, they're just always That's just like how they are. That's like their banter. They're always just saying like, you know, sassy things, but they're not. And they're not doing right by you, or they haven't stepped up their game. They have a false narrative going on with you. Maybe you guys are worried about dating because of traumatic events and trust issues. You guys could have lost a job or lost some money, and that could be putting a strain on a relationship or just strain on you and your mental health. That somebody is definitely starting arguments with you. Whoever that is, you're done with them. Because you thinking like, oh, it's their banter, that's just the way that they talk, and I just don't feel like fighting with them. You just don't feel like fighting with them because they're not the one. If they were the one, you'd have all the time in the world to tell them what fucking time it is. You know what I mean? When you love somebody, you're not neutral. There ain't no neutral in love. You're like, what'd you say to me? You don't care if you have to turn around every 30 seconds. You will turn around every 30 seconds to tell them, no, what'd you say to me? Mm-hmm. No, we're going to resolve that right now. Right now, right now. We have fragile. Some of the people that you're dealing with, my singles, they dish out a lot of, you like to argue, don't you? You're like, what? No, I don't. They're like, you like dressing really provocative, huh? You're like, what? You really like wearing makeup, huh? Like, they dish out all this, like, hold up type of energy, but they cannot handle one bit of their own behavior. Okay, they're like, oh, I'm extremely sensitive and fragile, and how could you say that to me? Because you've been talking to me crazy. Because you've been talking to me crazy. Yeah, you guys are not making excuses in 2024. You're going to take what I got from that, my singles, is you're going to take what people are doing and how a friend or a loved one sees it, and you're going to say, you know what? We're done. We're done. I'm done with that person. Yeah, you're right. And sometimes it just takes that extra set of eyes to tell you, did you see what they just did? Did you see how they just acted? How they just kicked you to do not disturb, or kicked you to voicemail, or didn't show up for that date, or never have come over with flowers, or whatever it is? And you're gonna be like, yeah, I've been through enough traumatic events. This person dishes it out all day long, but then they're, oh, I'm fragile. I'm getting that if this is what's going on with this person, they will be a major downgrade from what you deserve. Not even settling. Whoever this piece of you know what is, they ain't even freaking settling. I'm getting that they're a downgrade. They are a downgrade. They could have said something to you that was like offensive about your economic background or your background in general, and you're like, who are you talking to? They're just going to be like a ball and chain on your soul. So run. Okay? Run. My singles ready to mingle. You are ready for a different novel. You are outgrowing people like this. You're like, I don't want to sit here and be accusatory. I don't have the time for that. I don't want to be in a relationship like that. I don't want to put my traumatic events on them, but I want them to care about traumatic events that I went through. I don't want them to bully me and it always be what they want to do and what they like and their hobbies and never asking about me. And I don't want to deal with people that dish it out all day long and then can't take it back. The one will be able to take it just as much as they dish it. I'm going to say that again. The one, your soulmate, will be able to dish it as much as they can take it. And vice versa. Because you guys will be like a mirror. And you are just realizing, like, I'm at a different life stage. I am maturing. I don't want any of that. So you guys are ready for a different novel. If you guys are single, affirm it below. I'm ready for a different novel. I'm ready for different experiences. We were born to run. It's like that Dixie Chick songs. Ready, 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 ready to run. You guys are going to be putting people on ice this week. Ooh, bestie. You guys are going to be ignoring people's calls, their texts, because that's what they do. That's what some of these people do. They give you the cold shoulder. They don't answer. They do it on purpose. They're dismissive on purpose. Well, you're about to be dismissive on purpose as well. Affirm it below. You have been dismissed. You're going to ignore their calls. You're going to ignore their texts. Cold as ice. If you guys meet somebody attractive and they act like this, and then all of a sudden you're like, but I'm love struck. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You are going to get a confirmation that they would be a downgrade because they would bully you or be controlling. Okay? You're going to have a friend, a coworker, a peer that's going to notice something, and they're just going to be like, oh, da-da-da-da. And you're like, I was doing that. I'm going to tell them it's over. I'm going to ignore their calls. I'm going to ignore their texts. Anything else for the singles? You're done caring about their approval. They really want you to care about their approval. Like, oh, you need my approval to wear that. Oh, you need my approval to go there. No, I don't. No, I do not. Told you, you guys are going to ghost them. Because what you're looking for is the mirror. If you got to explain the mirror, you got to be both sides of the mirror, it's not going to work. They're not going to be willing to be patient, to hold it up for you, to do anything. They're not going to add anything to the equation. So you're going to vanish. And guess what? You putting your foot down on their neck is going to show them, I hold the power. Always going to. They're going to be haunted. They're going to be haunted. And there are certain issues that are being reflected to you of what you don't want to deal with. So you're taking a time out because they are energetically going to block you. Even people you're just talking to can energetically block who really needs to come in. You know what I mean? All right, let's get a message for... Ooh, we got petty. Yeah, another confirmation for the single. Sorry, there's another message for you guys. They ignore you when they feel slighted. You guys might be missing them. Like, oh, I know I did the right thing, but I kind of miss them. Maybe you're only talking to them for a couple of months. Don't doubt your worth, singles. And then I'm going to get those of you in relationships a message. Don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. Affirm it below. I am always enough. The devil be sending us people too. Like, oh, here, look, they look good. They're a whole piece of crap. Okay, they're a whole piece of crap. But yeah, they ignore you if they feel slighted. Look at this. They ignore you if they feel slighted. They're petty labels. Or they don't give enough attention and they try to punish their partner for having their own life. So you are not allowed to have your own life with this person. They are not settling. They are a whole downgrade. And it's time to clean house. I am always enough. All right, relationships. Whoa. We have endings are inevitable. Some of you guys were thinking that you were going to leave somebody or that you guys were going to break up and it got resolved. And then others of you are like, no, it's definitely on the table. You're going to know which side you're on. Okay, you're going to know what side you're on, because I'm seeing that you're going to be at peace with that decision. You know what? It's time. It's time to end this and get in front of it. Or it's time to resolve it and to get our heads out of our you-know-whats. I'm seeing that for those of you that are reconciling, you're going to be more innovative with how you reconcile, how you resolve things. For others of you, you're like, it's just high time. Maybe they've been threatening to leave, like, I'm gonna leave you, you're gonna have nothing. You're like, okay. Yeah, you think I'm gonna have nothing, but you're gonna have nothing. The signs are already with you. So if you are leaving, you are getting a lot of confirmation that that's what you should be doing. And if you are staying, you're getting confirmation to stay. You will know if it's your soulmate or not, because your soulmate won't want you to leave. They will want to, even on the worst fight, figure out how to resolve it with at least within the day or two. Okay? And then for those of you that feel like it's a toxic relationship that you just have to get away from, do it for you. The signs are already with you. This person could be trying to parent you, smother you, control you. And you guys are being gifted clarity right now, whether you're in toxic or with the soulmate. You guys are being able to see clearly. You guys could be clairvoyant. Let's get out the love deck. This deck is harsh. I try not to pull a lot of cards from this. The deck is harsh. One thinks that they have reconciled after sex. Okay. One could think that they've reconciled after sleeping together. That could be the toxic person. They're like, oh, we did it, so we're good. You're like, but we're not good. And so maybe that's what used to fix things in this situationship or this toxic relationship. And you're like, it doesn't work anymore for us to fix it that way. Maybe you guys are like a makeup, breakup type of relationship, and you're like, this just doesn't work anymore. Everything comes with a string attached. You could have accepted this relationship with stipulations and having one person follow the rules, one person dictate the other's actions or mannerisms. You're like, this doesn't work for me anymore. They're going to be like, what do you mean it doesn't work? It doesn't work for me anymore. So you guys are going to be backing out of certain contracts with whoever this person is, whether it's a karmic. If you guys recently broke up with somebody, they're going to try to return. Oh my gosh. For those of you watching that have broken up with somebody, they're going to be like, I know I've been gone for a couple months. I know we broke up, but I've changed and I've realized some things. They're going to be pretending to be a whole new person. And they're still a whole ass zombie or a whole demon. Okay. Yeah. That is a recent breakup. This person benched you. They like you. I like you, but they didn't like spend time with you. And then now they're gone. They're going to be like, yeah, I just had this like epiphany and it was you. And I need to be around you and I just miss you. You're like, but you benched me this whole time. On the break, off the break. And now you want to come in telling me you've changed? Right. Right. Okay, anything else for relationships? Whoa, that's too many. Okay. Somebody that you guys could be thinking about breaking up with, they could drive drunk or high all the time, uses drugs, alcohol, or addictive substances to mask feelings and needs, withdrawn, lacks communication skills, or out of touch with reality. If that's a karmic that you guys are dealing with, you're kind of over it because their expectations are all over the place. And so it's just not realistic for you to upkeep, especially if you're trying to change your lifestyle and change, if you're just trying to evolve. You know what I mean? Okay. Somebody's lack of action is going to be called out. Somebody that has been somebody that hasn't been doing their part, earning their keep, helping you out, you're going to be putting them on Front Street. You're going to be putting them in the hot seat. And you're going to also be delegating more. You're going to be more assertive. You're going to be feeling more energetic and talkative. And even though you've been going through a lot of stress, because you're going to be calling people out. No, you could do more. No, you could do that better. No, you could help me with that. Yes, you could. Yes, you very well could. They're going to be like, oh, I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, you're either going to do it or you're not. Guess we're going to see. Okay. Guess we're going to see. Yeah. If you guys have been burned out, exhausted, restless, or overstressed, you're going to be delegating more. Like, this is what I need from you. Do it or don't. F around and find out. Okay, let's get one more collective message. Can I have one more message? The Chariot. Oh, bestie. We have the Chariot. Things are moving ahead. Things are moving. That sudden wealth is coming. And somebody here is moving, getting a new ride, but you are moving forward. Onward and upwards. Affirm it below. Onward and upwards. I love that for you guys. All right, I'm going to hop out of here. Thank you, Savage Queen, for helping me moderate. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Organic Slay, Brown China, Laurent the Legend. Did I say Olivia? Olivia, Kirk, Visual, Evan Flow. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Kyrie. And yeah, thank you, Kelly. Okay. Yeah. Okay, spiritual assignment. What is your jam right now? When the live stream ends. And if you want to drop below in the comments when the live ends, what 363 means to you and what these initials mean to you, if anything. Okay, I love reading your guys' comments. I got to catch up on comments. I'm a day behind. But I love you guys. I can't wait to talk to you guys. And I'm going to share Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen. Line them up. Knock them back. So I love you guys. I shared 2 songs already, and then Patreon members only. You guys have content coming out this week, and yeah, I'm so excited. So I'll be checking your notifications. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, drop your affirmations below, and affirm what you want in this world. Claim what you want in this world, and have it echoed back to you. Miracles are unfolding. I'm so excited. All right, guys, I love you. I'll speak to you guys later. Toodles.